Okay, I don't know if my Zoom background is working at all. Okay, we'll see. Maybe it's working for you guys. If it is, definitely let me know. Happy Saturday night for everybody that's on. Thank you for tuning in live. If you're watching the replay, be sure to comment hashtag replay or shoot me a message or something. I'm gonna assume that this is working and totally live across all the platforms. So Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. We don't have Instagram on here yet. I am really excited and waiting for the day that Instagram is featured on the streaming services like StreamYard, Restream, all these. So I'm super pumped, but if this is working, which I assume that it is, and here you go, this is behind the scenes of the entrepreneur grind. And this is a big part of my story, my message, and my platform is to show people, like show humans, show normal humans out there that only see these glorified, idolized entrepreneurs and stars and celebrities, see them like as real people too. So this is me as a real human, trying to figure out technology and try to navigate along the entrepreneurial journey. It's interesting. People think that, and I used to think this too, there's a point where you figure things out. I was like, man, when I get this entrepreneurial thing figured out, my life will be great. When I get this, it might be when I figured out this health thing, man, my life will be amazing. When I figure out this, reading thing, this personal development thing, when I figure out this leadership thing, man, life will be great. But as I'm going along, man, it's about reconfiguring, and just repeating the process over and over again. So I'm really grateful just for all this, for the technology, to have the platform, for all of this. This is for people to get to know me better. I want people to know me, to like me, know me, and trust me. If you don't, that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. But I in my even the banner thing isn't working either. So okay, there we go. Now we got my banner. So yeah, work in progress. So there you see, me in like literally learning this stuff as we go. I think because we see people so perfectly, so vividly, like we see people as perfect, right? So we see these big entrepreneurs, or even if it's a Instagram model, whoever it is, the people you're looking up to and idolizing and liking their stuff, and that you're watching 5 hours a day. It's crazy because we only see the perfection, we only see the highlights. And I think already in the first minute in the first 2-3 minutes of this thing, you see that I'm still a mess, always growing and always learning, but that's part of it. And it's exciting and it's fun to learn new stuff. Like there's a point where learning is uncomfortable and growth is uncomfortable, and trying all this stuff, it sucks and it's uncomfortable. Like I literally earlier, I need to post the video, like the time lapse. Earlier I was doing like yoga and stretching. I always hate yoga, I always hate stretching, but then when I do it, I love it, and I'm so glad that I did. I used to hate, grow up like you hate like sales, or calling people, or knocking on doors. But then I did all those things and realized I love it. Sales, marketing, and now entrepreneurship, all this stuff. So there's everything that it's always going to suck. There's always going to be stuff that you hate, that you actually start doing. And then you figure out, wow, I love this and I'm so grateful for it. And that's what a lot of the great people do. Good people, average people will just do what's comfortable, do what they know. But I think the great, going from good to great, which is a big part of my message and my story, platform, whatever, are actually going to do the things that they perceive to hate, that they perceive to suck, that they perceive to see as uncomfortable. Then you actually do those things and you're like, wow, this is so good. Like people that hate reading, hate books, won't pick up a book. Most people never read a book or pick up a book again after high school, or even if they go to college and go through college, most even after college will never even pick up a book again and read it, because most people say, I hate reading, reading sucks, reading is dumb. And so they never do it, and because it's uncomfortable, because they perceive that they hate it. But then I've known like people, even my girlfriend, she hated everybody around me, like pretty much hated books, hated reading, hated personal development. And then because I was like already kind of into being a freak about it, and obsessed with it, like the learning and growth process, showing them and seeing people visually before me, because I did it first. I hated reading, I hated all these things until I got uncomfortable and learned to love it. I've seen everybody around me now go from hating reading, hating growth, hating learning, to now love it and becoming obsessed with it with me, because I feel like all of us do that. All of us have so much in us that we do love, that we are passionate about, but we just perceive it as hating it. The other day, she had me do a coloring book. When was the last time you guys did a coloring book? I don't remember last time I colored. I'm not even but I told myself my whole life, I suck. I'm not creative. I can't even draw stick figures. I said that all the time. And anybody asks me about anything artistic, I say, I'm not artistic whatsoever in any area. I sing in the shower, I sing in the car. That was my thing. I said, I'm not artistic, I'm not creative at all. But now literally my job, my businesses, like whatever, everything I'm doing is creating now, is building. And I see myself, I identify myself as a very creative person. I'm always creating and always thinking crazy ideas and crazy things. And that's what's led me here today, because of doing things that are uncomfortable, that I thought sucked, that I perceived as I hated them, like talking in front of camera. It's been, 2 years now. I've been consistent on like social media, and literally you can go back on my social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and see how much of a mess I was. I mean, I'm still in the process, of course, always will be in the process of becoming a master, but I was surely a disaster, and much more of a disaster than I am now. So that's really what this is for. I want people to really get to know me, because when I'm sitting here live like this, you can, see all of my little mishaps, all of my little mistakes of things, even, getting the banner straight, making sure my live streams are all working and things like that. Like, I'm a real human too. And that's what I want people to see, not just, oh, look at this guy, he's got another video. What's he going to sell me on today? He's going to make me read some book, or make me get uncomfortable and go into entrepreneurship. It's not just that. It's just me as a human transferring energy to you and helping you transfer energy to the next human. And I want to be this like just center of energy, this center of influence across all platforms. So that's a little bit about where I'm at and why I'm here. And I want to continue to get uncomfortable. And if you don't like to get uncomfortable, no one really does. You just get better at it. So this was my thing today. This is my getting weird, getting uncomfortable for today. It was setting up, my StreamYard and getting this going. I'm really excited because it's a lot more personable. I will be firing off, and this is what to expect from this: daily live on every platform. My daily quick videos, I call them 2-minute drills, like about 2 minutes, because I like to keep it quick and precise. When people need to listen to something quick, they need to learn something quick on your drive to work, on your run, on the treadmill, while you're, cooking, whatever. 2 minutes, super short. Those quick value ones, expect those daily. Expect the lives daily. Expect, inspirational posts and the things. So definitely expect a lot from me. Like, this is just the beginning. It's going to get crazier, and I have a vision, eventually to have a social media team, right? I have people, videographers. I have people that only do Facebook, or I have a LinkedIn team or YouTube team, or whatever that looks like, an email team. So much more will be coming. I'm still in the baby phases. I'm still literally just a fetus, infant, learning all this stuff and along my journey. And I want to, that's why I'm starting Greatness University. So that's my podcast I'm launching. And I wanted to prove to people that I could be very, very consistent and bring consistent value every single day, because most people will say, yo, hey guys, I started a podcast, check out, episode 1, go listen to it now. But you're like, wait, what? This dude just fell off the face of the earth for 6 months, and now he just came out of nowhere and started a podcast, and he has 1 episode. How really consistent is this guy or gal going to be, and how much value are they actually going to bring to the table? So that's why I wanted to prove myself, really prove it to me, and then prove it to everybody else that I can bring consistent value every day, because I consume so much, I develop myself so much, I can pour that back out into the world each and every day. So I am really excited about that. That's Greatness University. That's going to be my podcast. I'm not going to talk about the whole thing, and I already recorded the first episode, but I'm not going to release it probably till like New Year's Day or something to really kick it off. I think it'd be really appropriate to do so, because really the purpose is to create this roadmap. Like, my podcast called Greatness University, like, because I have all the short clips every day, social media clips, and I'm kind of branding it with that, called Greatness University, to kind of get the picture, to get people to get the point, like, yo, this guy's, Cody's doing something. He's doing something different. He's doing something consistent. So I'm just, absolutely pounding that every day, really just helping get the message across, like something is happening and stirring up, and it's exciting. So Greatness University is really going to be this roadmap, like pretty much this course. I want people to be able to, whether you jump in at episode 1 or episode 1000 in a couple of years, you can literally go back to episode 1, go through episode 1 to episode 1000 over the next couple of years, and literally go from being unaware, go from not knowing what you want, go from not being developed as a leader, as a human, as an adult, as a professional, and literally go through this thing that would be a course that most gurus would sell online for $10,000, but for free on the podcast you follow every day. It's not just like random podcasting, random, like, sitting around, smoking, talking about aliens or talking about, how cool we are, what we've done. But I want to tell people what I am doing and what I'm going to do. And then also I will do the guest stuff, like bringing people on and promoting their business. So if you're a young entrepreneur, you have a small business, I want to promote your business. I want to promote you and put equity into your business, put equity into you as a human. So doing that, but really on the big picture, literally this roadmap to help people from going from good, going from average, going from, just kind of going through their life like everybody else, maybe a good job, maybe have a good house, good apartment, nice car, those things, going from good or average to great, to excellent, because I really do believe that everybody, no matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, you have more in you. You can do more. You can do better than you are and what you experience right now. And coming from me, coming from, really growing up, coming from nothing, really, in particular, nothing special. I'm not going to get into that or tell a sob story all over social with this, but the point is that everybody and anybody, Jeff Bezos can do better than he's doing right now. He can reach for something more. Put any great person, any idol, any entrepreneur, they can do better, they can do more. So that's what this is about, for Greatness University, walking people through that, taking people from step 1 to step 1,000, through the episode. So I'm really excited and grateful for that. I'm going to wrap up here. Next thing to just expect from me, obviously all the social media, the lives, getting to know me really more personal, knowing my heart, knowing my intentions, knowing my spirit, because, and there's obviously a good reason for most people to be skeptical of the guy, the young guy selling stuff on social media, the young guy, saying, trying to talk cool and be a great entrepreneur. The point is just for people to get to know my heart, get to know my mind, get to know my spirit, what I want to do, my intentions, and how I want to touch the world. I want to meet every person in the world I can. There's like 8 billion people in the world now. I want to meet every single one that I can. And if every day, really, my job is to impact one person. If I can help one person think a little differently, if I can help one person just do a little more, like think a little bigger, go back to actually thinking, go back to actually dreaming again, like we did when we were young, when we were kids, and when we had these big dreams to do something, and then life and reality, quote unquote reality, kind of knocked us out of that. If I can help one person kind of think differently or act differently in a day, that's really my job, has been accomplished. But will go on a bigger scale and global scale eventually, but that's really it. As far as, some of my mission. So I'll definitely be talking about that more, getting to know me, getting to know you, getting to know my people, the people that are loyal, the people that like my stuff, the people that message me, the people that reach out to me and call me. Got multiple calls just this week, multiple calls saying, hey man, thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you so much for your value. Thank you so much for staying consistent. I know we haven't talked in a month. I know we haven't talked in 6 months. I know we haven't talked in, a year, 2 years, actually 3 calls this week. 3 guys saying, hey man, I appreciate your content. I appreciate what you're doing for the world. This is so cool, man. Like, we have to talk more, like we have to stay in touch, because whatever you got in you, it's contagious. I want some of the energy, some more of that around me. So it's real, and I want to spread that all over the world. So that's for that. And then, something else, I'm also starting my own marketing company in my name, my LLC, my business, totally open and operated, going to be by me. So I already have like some clients and customers I'm doing marketing for and branding for, and which is something I really, really love. I love branding and marketing. It's something I've always enjoyed. I obviously love, I've grown to love, I don't want to say I've always loved social media so much. I've grown to love social media a lot and what it can do for the world, and so much free advertising, so much free. I mean, we have all the access to everything in the whole world for us for free right here. So that's what I'm super pumped about, to launch my own brand. And that's, so you guys will see Top Shark. Top Shark is kind of what my idea of what it's going to be. So nothing is really set in stone or official yet. I would love feedback, but I've just been having fun with it, and I like to just create some curiosity around it and create some energy around it too. So let's have some fun, and there'll be a lot more exciting stuff coming from me daily. So daily lives. It says it on the banner here, scrolling across, but please be sure to share this with someone you love. Share my links, not because I can benefit from it. No one's paying me to do this. I don't get paid to spend hours every day, pouring into listening to podcasts and books and spitting it back out to the world. That's for you. So please share this with someone you love, someone you care about, someone you like, know, and trust, so that they can like, know, and trust me as well. So I have a LinkedIn newsletter and my Telegram channel. just has unlimited free daily value. I will send everything that I consume, everything I'm thinking. That's really a place where a lot of my thoughts can go, a lot that I want to pour out into the world over text, in the newsletter, and on Telegram. So be sure to share this. Hit me up if you got to watch this. That'd be super cool because this is my first one ever through StreamYard on all the platforms. And it's just going to get bigger and better from here. And I'm just going to reach more people and just share some good energy. So it's Saturday night. I have a pizza right there. The gang is here and we're going to hang out. So have an amazing weekend. God bless you. Happy Super Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow, probably like 12 hours, 16 hours. I'll be back here live streaming and pumping out more content for you. Peace.